About the fabulous
All right, guys. Nick here. So today we're going to be talking just a very quick overview. Don't like bell bottoms that much. Today we're going to be going through a really quick overview of the race, just some quick results. I am actually switching my entire office back over to my streaming setup for some of the other stuff I do, so it'll be a lot more intense. I'll have more camera angles and I'll be able to pop in with my stream deck with different graphics. But just to give you some really quick content, you guys know I like to do that and give you the quick answers. So the race, the Q3 was incredible, and I think tomorrow is going to be the most fun after Austria. That's impossible to say, right? So you've got Bottas at P1, 125.093. Hamilton, P2, 125.099. Leclerc, 125.172. Interesting thing about that is you watch the race and you think, you actually thought Leclerc had it locked up, and both of the Mercedes didn't look to be running that well when they came back out for and we're talking about in the shootout here. So, and we'll get to the 5 through 10, but Mercedes, it seems like they always pull it out of nowhere, right? So you've got Leclerc, who looked really good, and you thought he was going to take pole. It turns out he was we're talking hundreds of seconds at 125.172. Verstappen, 125.276. So this time around, he actually beat Pierre, but Pierre, 125.590. You can tell this is getting through to him, and his attitude's been unbelievably positive. The guy is just impossible to root for. You can get pissed, you can not like him, you can say whatever you want about the guy, but he's staying positive, and that doesn't make him a better driver. But this is a response. I know we still have the race itself, but the P5, ahead of a Vettel, who, all things considered, when you watch the post interviews and you watch everything he said since the race in the interim, coming in at 125.787 P6, he's not sure what's going on. I think this is going to be a test of his fortitude too. So we'll see what he does tomorrow. But I think Vettel is. I'm not even going to speculate, really. I'm just going to say I think Vettel needs to respond. I personally think he will. He's obviously a championship driver. P7, yeah, you got Ricardo, 126.182. Absolutely impossible not to root for him. So good for him, seeing him race well. I think seeing his overtakes, seeing how that goes in Silverstone, if we get the old Ricardo that we all know, but in the Renault engine, I think that'll be a really fun race to watch him try to climb up, especially if Vettel's a little bit. If he's a little bit vulnerable right now, we'll see what happens. But in Pierre too, if Pierre's not on his A game, if he's not as quick as he can be, you're gonna have Ricardo's got at least two people in his sights, possibly. I think Max will come ready to drive tomorrow. So the top of that board is looking really, really, really close. So Ricardo will be able to pick some people off, I believe. You got Norris at P8, 126, spot 224. Albon looking incredible. So you got him coming in at 126.345. And the second Renault and Hulkenberg coming in at 126.386. I think there's, like I said, this whole the whole starting top 10 is just going to be a really good race, and then it's going to be a really good battle for the midfield. But this is one of those races where I think there's going to be a giant gap. It'll be really close for most of the race in the top 5, but then there's just going to be this big drop off from the midfield. And P8, P6, P7, P8, I think these will be spots that we'll see how the drivers emerge and come out of that. But I think there'll be really good races right there. And then between Bottas and Hamilton, you got to think that hurts. Hamilton, that's got to hurt. He was going for he was in 6th for pole positions in his home Grand Prix. So that's got to hurt a little bit. If you were watching the race, he had it locked up. He had pole. And he had the record, and then Valtteri in typical form. Like, it's hard to sit here and entertain real questions about Valtteri's ability to perform when he's doing stuff like this. So all around, incredible qualifying. I think the race is going to be even better, guys. So yeah, usually I have a lot more graphics and stuff like that. Totally apologize, but I promise you that'll be coming. And this one's just a quick one to give you the quick results. And yeah, we'll be popping up some other great content. I've made some of our own customized graphics that follow more of the loop around. So instead of just live race tracking, you guys just staring at me reacting and stuff, which is so boring, I'll be doing more of the actual car, which we've created on live split feed. So a lot more to come. So make sure to check us out. And if not, that's cool too. I'm just glad you watched this one, and yeah, we look forward to making you more content. So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for sure.